again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Why is it that every time I start driving, that song pops into my head? I guess kudos to Willie Nelson. Anyhow, I'm up at the butt crack of the afternoon on my incredibly demanding weekend schedule here. This load absolutely has to be there on time, and because of that, I'm driving all of 200 miles today, which will take about 3.5 hours. Yeah, it's going to be a brutal day. Pretty damn brutal. So yeah, that's how it goes. Sometimes you're in a mad dash. Ah, crap. Oh, no. I just hit a bird. Oh, actually the bird hit me. It did one of those, hey, I'm going to fly right in front of you deals. Oh, crap. Poor thing. Anyway, I hate that. I'm a huge animal lover. But nothing I could do. He just flew right into me. Some kind of a hawk. Looked like an adolescent hawk of some sort. Maybe you'll see it on the video. I don't know. Shit. That sucks. Anyway, I'm still determined to be in a good mood. It's not snowing. It's not slushing. It's not sleeting. It's not raining. It's windy as hell, though. So I'm just taking a nice leisurely pace here on the Ohio Turnpike. I just recently left that lovely rest area, service area as they call them. And en route, I'm going to go check out, there's a pilot really close by GP Transco's headquarters in Joliet. You know, it's just a few blocks away. It's not really big, but on the weekend I might be able to get a spot there, and yeah, I don't know, I just kind of feel like staying there. See if they got a spot for me, and then I'll be positioned to deliver this load tomorrow. It delivers in Aurora, which is you know, not far away at all. Yeah, so I just wanted to position myself, get ready, and you know, if there's no spot there at the pilot, then I'll just drive on over to our headquarters and stay there overnight. I have options, baby. I've got options. Well, missed the sign, the welcome sign, because the camera remote decided to go into a little hibernation. The rat bastard. Anyway, we just crossed over into the lovely state of Indiana. So, welcome to Indiana. Indiana, hello. You're looking quite nice today. Looking virile and strong. Looking healthy. Looking wonderful. Yes, you should have been able to tell immediately by the change in landscape that we are in Indiana, because it looks vastly different from Ohio, doesn't it? Yeah, I thought so. Anyhow, we are in Indiana, and I just thought, hey, every time I cross a state, I'm gonna make it known. Why not? I've got nothing else to do but drive and be obnoxious on YouTube. So there you go. More later. Yeah, and here's another way you can tell that you've crossed the state line. Tolls. Yeah, as soon as you come into the state, they want your money. And boy, do they ever get a lot of money. I don't know what the exact dollar amounts are specifically, but I do know that semi-trucks pay a lot of money in tolls. And I always get a kick out of, every now and then I'll see a post or some kind on social media about, you know, some driver, a four-wheel driver, car driver, complaining about all the trucks on the road, and oh, why are all these trucks in our way, and they should ban trucks and all of this kind of crap. And it's like, it just cracks me up, because the interstate system, guess what? It was designed for trucks. The fact that cars and regular Joes can use it is just a side benefit. The primary reason for interstate tollways is trucking transport, to keep the country rolling. So combine that with the fact that the staggering amounts of money that trucking companies pay in these road tolls and road taxes and fuel taxes and all the rest of the taxes that are involved in trucking, and believe me, there are a lot of them. It's just enormous amounts of money, and that's what pays for these roads. So, Mr. Car Driver who's complaining about all the trucks in your way, if it weren't for the trucks, you would not have a road to be on to complain about. Well, this has been such a grueling journey so far. I need to take a quick little break. Nice little rest stop here. I don't know where we are. We're in Indiana. I know that. Michigan City-ish area, somewhere-ish. Something like that. Anyhow, let's see. Ooh, it looks kind of nice, doesn't it? Let's see what the state of Indiana does for rest stops. Quite stylish looking here, guys and gals. Yeah. It's looking kind of nice.
Quarter of a mile, turn right.
Oh, this looks like a good spot. How about this one? Let's do this. And make sure my trailer isn't going to kiss the PTI. Nope. We're good. And we'll do the little wiggle into here. Straight enough. We're good. I'm not going to get all anal retentive about it because that's my nature. Usually I am all anal retentive about it. Trying to wean myself of that. As long as I'm in the lines, I'm good. But anyway, tell you what, my truck is so fast. I just did a grueling hour and 15-minute drive in 15 minutes. That's right, an hour and 15-minute drive, and it had a 15-minute duration. Yeah, I'm a super trucker. Yeah, okay, fine. Time zone change, all right? We went from Eastern to Central time, so, you know, picked up an hour. So there you go. I had to do it. I know it's terrible, it's cheesy, but I had to. All right, let me go check out the rest area. Well, since the stupid GoPro cameras don't want to work with my video shotgun Rode mic anymore, why, I have no idea. But then you never do with GoPro because they're so damn hit and miss and so unreliable. They'll work once, then 5 minutes later they won't. Then, I mean, it's just a never-ending thing with GoPros. They just absolutely suck. Unfortunately, that is the case because when they do work, they're amazing. And they're a great form factor, but holy crap, they are just so unreliable. So anyway, I'm trying the lapel lavalier mic mounted up on the sun visor to hopefully get the audio that I've been missing because my shotgun mic keeps not working more often than working. So we'll see if this grabbed it. We are still on I-65, or no, 65. Jeez, every time I think of Indiana, I think I-65. It's like drilled into my head. We are not on 65. We are on Interstate 80. We are doing the slow curling bend around Lake Michigan. I'm debating, I don't know whether I want to go through to Joliet or not. I know I don't want to stay in Gary because there's just too much fun and excitement in Gary. It's you know, I can't stay there all the time because I just get overwhelmed with the beauty and I never want to leave. So I was thinking maybe if there's something around Chesterton, Indiana, that might be about the same difference as going all the way through Gary and going to Joliet. Seeing that I have to go to Aurora, you know, going to Joliet is actually kind of a little bit of a detour, sort of, whereas maybe stopping in Chesterton, it'll take almost the same time or maybe just a little bit longer to get there, but who cares? I'll just leave early in the morning and one way or the other, I'll be there on time. So I'm debating, as I always do, as I'm driving along in this beautiful sunshine, and thank God no snow. And yeah, more later. Well, made. So the way I figure it, I'd much rather take Interstate 80 going through Gary, Indiana on a Sunday than I would on a Monday morning, tomorrow morning. Therefore, I want to get through Gary today on a Sunday, where it's not quite as insane as it normally is on weekdays, and push through to that pilot in Joliet. And if they got a space for me, great. If they don't, I'll go stay at GP headquarters. They're in Joliet as well. Plus I need fuel, and we fuel at Pilot Flying J, so at least I'll get fuel even if I can't park there. And yeah, so that's it. We are gradually entering the lovely greater Gary, Indiana metro area, which is, I would say, probably one of the worst stretches of roadway in the United States. One of them, not the worst, but one of them for sure. But, you know, I've come through here so many times, both when I was with Schneider and with Hirschbach. I know every square millimeter of this stretch, so no big deal. But I tell you what, when you're a brand new driver and you first get your CDL and you're first on your own, and you come through here for the first time in a weekday, when it's complete chaos and pandemonium, and these are like super narrow lanes for a good part of it, where you literally have inches. You really have to watch it to stay in your lane. And you got trucks on either side of you. You make one little mistake and you're going to be rubbing up with somebody. So when you're a fresh out of training driver, boy, man, that gets your blood pressure going. But, you know, great learning experience. You don't want to hit anything, so you're motivated, right? So anyway, that's it for now. So it just dawned on me that I should probably turn the cameras back on here and just explain my lane choice. You notice that I'm not in the far right lane. I'm in the next lane over to the left from the far right lane. And in case you're a new driver or just getting into it, or don't drive a truck and wonder why trucks do that, well, I've mentioned it in prior videos, but it's because once you get into like a city area, a metro area, like Gary, Chicago, you know, any type of heavily congested area where you got like 3 and 4 lanes of travel. See this truck in front of me? You pass me on the right, which is fine. In the city, on the open road, I would never do this, but in a city, this is totally all right, because he got by me and now he's in the lane as well that I'm in. You don't want to be in that right lane in a congested city environment, because the right lane is either people that are really timid and driving way too slow, or they're these crazy race car driver wannabes that are darting in and out and doing full like 3 and 4 lane sweeps to get around traffic because they think they're in a Daytona race, and oftentimes they fly into the right lane. And then you have people slowing down a mile before they need to get off the highway, and then you have people merging on the highway that are merging into, you know, 60-mile-per-hour traffic doing 30, completely oblivious to everything around them. So essentially what I call the right lane in a metro area, I call that the chaos lane. I will not be in a chaos lane while I'm driving a semi-truck. Ain't gonna happen. So there you have it. That's why trucks do this. Another thing that you'll see smart drivers do, if you're going through small towns, if you're on like country highways that go through these like little small country towns, and a lot of times you're driving right down Main Street, and if there are 2 lanes of traffic in a small town, the smartest thing you can do with a semi-truck is to get into the left lane. And it's a little counterintuitive, because, you know, you always want to be considerate, and you think, okay, right lane is the slow lane, left lane is the passing lane kind of a thing. But with a truck, safety is a lot more important than any other factor. And when you go through these small towns, you often often have parked cars on the right side, right next to the right lane. You know, you have a lot of people, pedestrians and stuff. You have children, all sorts of stuff going that could potentially, somebody could, a parked car could turn out, a kid could come running out chasing his ball between two parked cars that you can't see. And then you also have people, making, turns in and out of the little, mom and pop gas stations or what have you. So if you're driving a semi-truck, always stay in the left lane when you're going through a town. So that's it. Just wanted to point out why I am choosing the lane of traffic that I am choosing. And we are through the Indiana part of this, and welcome to the state of Illinois. Have your wallets ready if you drive on the roadways here, because they will bleed you dry. Alright, well, there was no room at the end for me at the Pilot. I figured it was going to be packed because, any truck stop that's near the Chicago metro area on a Sunday evening is going to be packed full of all these out-of-town drivers that are, looking to make Monday morning deliveries. So that's nice that we have our main headquarters terminal here in Joliet, which is, of course, Chicago Metro. So, like I have a first thing in the morning delivery in the metro area, Aurora, and I get to park here at our headquarters. Not a bad place to be. So I thought I'd flip on the cameras and see what the headquarters looks like as we approach. It's a brand new facility. Well, yeah, it's about a year old, I think, maybe 2. I don't know. Not that old. It was just recently built. And this is a very new development in here, near the Hollywood Casino in Joliet. And they really did a wonderful job with this place. It's super modern and super clean. Lots of amenities in there for everybody. So very nicely done, very tastefully done. Let's see here. We gotta hit our little stop sign here and go into the magic gate. But yeah, so there's a GP Transco company headquarters. Now you've seen it coming in with one of their trucks. Yeah, this is where the truck's parents live. So in we come. Security guard was nice enough to open the gate for me. All right, well, welcome to GP Transco.